Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about ways to be happier. Just in general, if you've watched any of my other videos, you should go check some of them out if you're looking for ways to be happier. I'm not saying my content, I'm not trying to flex, but I have made some videos about how certain exercising can affect if you're happy or not, or the certain foods you eat can affect it. But today we're going to be talking about more stuff you can do in the moment to make yourself happier. It might sound crazy, but I have tried these things and they have worked. It's not like a 5 or, it's not like a specific number. I'm just giving general tips. One of the things you can do, so I tried this out a few days ago. It just popped in my head. I tried it out. These things. These things. So what I did, as you can see, some of them are missing. If you look really close, a few of them are missing. So what I did is I popped all of them out like this. And I went down and I counted all the good things in my life. And my goal was to make it to where all these were back in. I was able to get about right here. I was able to get about this much. Pretty good for the 30 minutes I spent doing it. I mean, I think that's pretty decent. Not saying that there isn't more things that make my life good. These were just all the ones I could think of. So you just go through and be like, TV, phone, headphones, clothing, I don't care what it is. Anything that you're glad that exists, anything, and you just go through and do that. If you don't have one of these, you could either go buy it, order it, whatever. Or, I just thought of this, never tried it, but you could get a bag of something. You could get 2 bags, fill one bag with something. I thought of beans for some reason, little dry beans, but you can really put anything in it. And put it in the other bag for all the good things you think of until that bag's empty and the other one's full. And you can keep going back and forth if you have more. But, just kind of do that. Or fill the bag with something else and keep putting stuff in the other bag. It's whatever. And I think this helps people realize that, there aren't all bad things in this world. I mean, there are some good ones, just a few of them if you're able to get a whole 4 or 5 rows down. Yeah, I got about 4 rows down. Other things you could do, this will not work for everybody, but if you have someone that you trust a lot, you should include them more in your life so that you can have a bit more of a second opinion on things. If you're stressed about something, you can talk to somebody else. I know not everybody has someone they can talk to, so this doesn't work for everybody, and I know a lot of people say it too, but if you have somebody that you can talk to, it does make it easier. I promise. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen I've written stuff about diaries, and when you don't have people to talk to, get a diary and write in that to kind of vent a little. Something I've tried out, kind of stupid, didn't really work out, but going to Reddit. I know, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. But going to Reddit and trying to talk to people. It's very hard to find good people on the internet. Well, it's not very hard, but you know what I'm saying? You're not going to just run into one the first time you're on there. So if you get a bad experience, that doesn't mean they're all bad. It just means you ran into a bad person. So you're not going to hit a good person right away. But just, if you would rather talk to somebody over the internet than in person, I think the internet and internet websites, all that kind of stuff, is a good way to run into people that you can talk to who might be going through the same thing as you, so that you guys can kind of figure it out. In general, just try to do things that get you moving, get you active. And the reason for this is the more you just let the sadness take over you, just sleep all day and eat all day, it's not going to get any better. In fact, that'll make it so much worse. So you need to just, as soon as you start feeling sad, try to do something. It's really hard at first, but if you try to do something, hopefully you can get into it, and it will at least help you not completely just shut down. And that's what I try to do, but usually I just can't, and I just sleep all day. So it just does depend on what kind of person you are, if you are able to kind of push yourself to do that kind of stuff. I can't really think of much more, honestly. You should probably try to surround yourself with things that make you happy as well. Just like I said with this whole counting down thing. Surrounding yourself with stuff that makes you happy is just nice. It's comforting to be around things that you like, because it reminds you of all the good things in the world. So you don't have to count down, but you can at least be around all this stuff that just means something to you, or you just think it's cute or something like that. And it helps your brain kind of think, oh, well, I like that, I like that, I like that. Maybe it's not so bad, you know? And it can also help you lower stress levels, because you're just calmer looking at things that you like because you like them. However, wouldn't recommend like surrounding yourself with like maybe inappropriate things that you like. By like, I don't mean like, how do I say this? Like if you like knives, if you love knives, I wouldn't go like surrounding yourself with like knives upon knives. I mean, do what you gotta do, but like keep that room hidden. People are gonna think you're a nut job if you have a room full of knives in the front of your house, you know? Just stuff like that. Like try to, you know, like if you like purple, or if you like yellow or something, maybe you could put like some of those colors kind of in an object so that it's around you. It might just be a color, but it could, your brain relates it to happy things, and that in turn can help make you happier. Don't turn to medicine, and unless you have a sickness or illness or disease or mental anything, unless you need to take that medicine, don't take it, because then it makes you feel dependent on that medicine. Then if you don't get it, it just makes you plummet. So it doesn't really help you in the long run, unless you need it. If you need it, it does help you. If you don't need it, don't take it. That's my motto. Don't get violent about it. Not positively affect the people around you, and then you won't have anyone to talk to. And just try to calm down. I know it's really like vague, but like just try to take a breather before stepping into things, before saying something you don't want to say, because you can't really go back from things that you say or type or do or whatever, because you can't. It's once it's out there, and it can make people look at you a lot differently. So just think about things you're saying before you say them, and try to let people know without being like standoffy about it, like being like, oh, I cry every day, I want to die, blah, 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 blah. Because that's not asking for people for help. That's just crying to them in hopes that they can just fix it. You need to kind of step up and be like, I just haven't been feeling good lately, and I need some help if you can help me. Not like the other example I gave where you're just crying all day and saying you want to die and all that kind of stuff. Because nobody wants to help you if you do that. Like, no offense. But if you want help, you need to act like you want help and not just cry about it. Not trying to be rude. Don't come at me. Just saying. It does help to be a bit more friendly about it. Yeah, sorry this video is so serious. I just thought I would let you guys know so that you could hopefully get help. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe and do all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.